think this is a good place. Hi guys, welcome to our channel, Exploring It All. I'm Miraculous Girl. Join me and my dad while we explore subscription boxes, the outdoors, gear and equipment, and other fun things and places. Before we get started, hit this subscribe, ring the notification bell, ding. Today I got Apocabox. Spend less time finding your gear and more time using it. So let's get set up.
All right, Miraculous Girl, let's get into this Apocabox. Now, before we get started, let me say a couple things about Apocabox. First of all, we paid for this box. Miraculous Girl works really hard to give me the money to afford this box. Anyway, so what we're going to do here today is we're going to take a look at the items in this box. Now, this box cost me a grand total of $60.95. Wow is right? Anyway, but if I'll say the box itself is, I think, $49, and the rest is shipping and tax and that sort of thing. We really enjoy this box because it has projects and things of that sort. If you're somebody that's looking for boxes like that will give you $400 worth of stuff for $50 and things like that, first of all, that one doesn't exist. But if you're looking for one of those boxes that's going to give you a $300 value or twice the value or something, Apocabox is probably not the box for you. Apocabox is a fun box. Go to myapocabox.com in order to order it. We like it because of the projects that are in it and things of that sort. Right, Miraculous Girl?
Right.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. And first we're going to pull out our card, which lists the items in here. It doesn't list a retail price or anything of that sort. And tell us what the first item is, Miraculous Girl. Gutsy Compact
Fish Processing Tool.
Excellent. All right, so, and that's made by Gerber. So that would be this item right here by Gerber. And let's just shut the box so we don't give them up. In fact, we'll turn it this way a little bit. So that's this tool by Gerber. It has a gut hook in it, a fish scaler. We're jimping on the edges here. This is considered the scooping edge. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a multi-tool without a bottle opener, which it has a bottle opener.
Cool.
Let's go ahead and pop it out. What do you think of that?
This is really cool.
It's kind of cool. What does it feel like?
It's light.
Do you think you can use that for fishing?
We could.
Yeah? All right. So that's our first item. Let's set that aside. What's our next item? Oops, did I get you?
Yeah. A
Apocabox.
Pack deck.
What is it? Go ahead and read that while I get it out.
There are a few things more fun than a good game of war by the light of a campfire. The Apocabox Pack Deck is a compact set of playing cards inside of a durable plastic case. These are lightweight and can tuck into
virtually
any backpack, pocket.
Here, I'll read the rest. Look at those cards. Backpack pocket for an impromptu card game at camp. What do you think of those playing cards?
They're tiny and round.
They're a different kind of shape, aren't they?
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I've never seen cards like that. It has your jokers, your full deck of cards.
I want to see it. I want to feel that. I love feeling it.
Okay. Those are cool. All right, so our next up item is the Urban Pipe Saw Kit. That is this. Comes in, interesting, he's using black plastic bags. They're zip bags instead of the, normally we get cloth bags. So that's interesting. There we go. Okay, so the Urban Pipe Saw Kit comes with 4 parts, it looks like. 5, I guess, if you include this as 2 items. You have a wood piece in here that acts as a holder for it, and a lanyard hole. So this whole thing goes together like this. This reminds me of a Swiss Army knife saw blade, and it even has a nail nick. I'm thinking that this tool is from some sort of production type for a pocket knife or something. This is really cool. Now, my mind's already running on this. I'm thinking that I could utilize this, and instead of using this pipe handle, and I'm trying to put this together as quickly as possible, instead of using this handle like this, I could actually maybe make a folding saw. And in fact, the picture shows a folding saw on it. But this is about the size of a Swiss Army knife saw. And I love these kits, and I'm going to pull a couple of things I've made out right now in our pack here that came from Apocabox. One is this particular knife, and this was supposed to be a paracord wrap, and I made a handle for it out of teak wood and some G10 plastic liners. So that's about that size. This is a little wobbly. I'm thinking that we could probably make a folding knife out of this. Yeah, this really wobbles a lot, no matter how tight I get it. So that's going to be difficult to use the way it wobbles. You're going to have to keep your thumb on it or something. Should we remove some with just a few strokes? So that's pretty cool. What do you think, Miraculous Girl?
That's cool.
On that little saw blade. All right, so let's go on to the next item here.
Stuck, a survival short story.
Why don't you see if there's a book or something in there?
It literally says stuck. This kind of looks kind of Halloweenish.
It does, doesn't it? So this is the book. It's a story by Creek Stewart, a survival story. What do you think? Read what it says on the back.
You are about to read the story of how a series of seemingly harmless decisions can turn a random Thursday
Go ahead and start.
into a fight of sheer survival. When Mike heads home from college for summer break a few days earlier, he couldn't imagine in 1,000,000 years the event that were about to unfold. These type of things only happen to other people. People seen on television and read about newspaper headlines in a completely unexpected battle against Mother Nature. Mike has to use what very little survival knowledge and resources he has to stay alive. Panic,
hypothermia, insect onslaught, dehydration, animal attacks, and even his basic need for oxygen will threaten to claim him without excuses or mercy in this unforgiving and unimaginable place. The irony is that his poor decisions and preparation have led him here. Completely alone with no hope of rescue, this Boy Scout dropout must get it together and figure out how to stay alive by using what he has to get what he needs. His belt, his busted cell phone, and his glasses all become useful and unexpected survival tools in his journey to stay alive. All right, so that's the breakdown on the story. What is our next?
Fire disc kit.
All right, the fire disc kit. Got it?
Yeah.
So what is it, Miraculous Girl? How does that work?
So I think you're gonna need this and this and a fire starting tool.
I think you're absolutely right. We're not going to start a fire right now because we're outside and we're in an area that's highly susceptible to fires. However, this is a waxed disc, a waxed cotton round, and it is impregnated with wax. And you break this up and kind of fluff it up, and it will work as a fire starter. And then he's giving you 3 more rounds, and you just use some old candle wax or something.
This up?
Well, when you break it open, well, here, let's show them. So you break it open and you fluff it up a little bit, and then that will catch fire easier.
Cool.
Right? Okay. Let's kneel down so they can see it. And it's soaked in wax, and you just fluff it up and strike it and spark it, and that will catch on fire and help you start a fire very easily. He's included 3 more of these cotton rounds so you can make your own. And we have in the past actually made our own fire disc, which is really cool. And there's a few companies that sell these as well. It's a lot cheaper to make your own. And he is showing you kind of how to do it. So there is a little link in here on how to make your own fire disc right here with old wax.
www.apocabox.com
Free fire
disc.
Right. So there is a link that shows you how to make these, and it's really actually quite easy and very inexpensive to do that on your own. So what's next, Miraculous Girl?
The next thing is a bushcraft drill.
Okay, the Bushcrafters Drill is this item right here. Okay. So now I can't claim to, and this came in a kind of a bag here. I can't claim to know how to do this, but this is a bushcraft drill. You use this item, you go back and forth, and it helps you drill a hole. You can put the bit right up in here, and that's essentially how it works. There is an instruction.
Did you make it, Daddy?
No, Creek Stewart made this and sent it to us.
Huh.
So we'll have to look up exactly how to utilize the Bushcrafter drill. But that's a really cool item. Let's put it right up here. That's a cool item. I like it. All right, so.
Hey guys, as we were packing up, we realized this was a drawstring backpack.
Next up is what?
The next thing is a Bushcraft Drill Bit.
Okay, so that would be this item. And this probably goes with your Bushcrafter drill. So here's a drill bit, and it has a tapered edge on it, and you slide this probably in that slot there, and you got your Bushcrafter drill. Looks like we have some sample holes already started here. And you might be able to sharpen the edges of this up as well. And his items on here, he says, this drill bit is a one-of-a-kind piece. It comes pre-mounted into a bearing block for the Bushcrafter drill kit. This keeps the bit from getting lost or from damaging your pack. It is designed specifically to fit in your spindle of your Bushcrafter drill kit. You can use it either direction to drill a shallow divot for a bow drill or long holes for 2+ inches of wood. Just lash the bit onto the spindle with the included reptile strapping, and you'll be shocked at how fast this manual bit will bore a hole. You will find a piece of the kit like you won't find this piece of kit anywhere else. All right, so that's cool. The Bushcrafter drill and drill bit. And what's our final item?
Boomerang template plus wooden blank.
Let's get those out and see what those look like. Oh, and here's the instructions for the Bushcrafters drill. Awesome. Okay. So what you got here is a template, so you can make more of your own. And I've watched the video on this. It's really awesome. And he gives you instructions on how to process this into making a actual working boomerang. And you kind of need to watch Creek's video on it. Essentially, you're going to make a flight edge over here, about a 1/4 inch down, sand it round, and same on the outer side, one on the inner side, and the rest is going to taper down and taper down, so it cuts through the air, and you can adjust it when it comes back. So that's how this works. And this is another little item that you have to make on your own. You're disappointed that you don't get to go out and throw a boomerang right now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was hoping this was going to be a boomerang she could throw. So anyway, so that's this month's Apocabox for October of 2021.
Can I read
Overall,
this?
I think it is a great, sure. I think it's a great box.
So,
it has fun projects, and thank you for watching, and thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
see Apocabox skills challenging on back page, including in your box pre-cut wooden boomerang ready to shape for throwing.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Again, thanks for joining us here. Real quick, the items that we got this month were a Gerber fish processing tool,
A Apocabox back deck,
the cards,
urban pipe saw,
pipe saw,
stuck a survival short story,
survival story,
fire disc,
fire disc,
Bushcraft Drill,
Bushcraft Drill,
Bushcraft Drill Bit,
Bushcraft Drill Bit.
Boomerang template plus wooden blank.
Oh, here's our boomerang template and wooden blank. Well, guys, like I said, thanks for joining us. This is a great Apocabox. Click like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. And we got some more videos out.
And ring the notification bell. Bye. Ding.